Kia ora and g'day, Bronnie Mac here from Catch Fitness 20-Week Challenge, talking about balance and whether you need more of it. Now, please don't be turned off thinking this is a boring subject. This is a great one. If you want to find out about an exercise that will make you smarter, burn body fat and build muscle, please keep listening. But look, I was prompted to talk about this as a subject because in 2017, we had just 13 people enter our balance category, which is one of 25 categories in a transformation challenge, and some of those other categories have hundreds of people in them. So it was kind of gobsmacking for me to open up and go, wow, there's only 13 people in this, and there was no guys in it, no guys at all. Saying that, there was a disproportionate amount of guys in our rocking the recovery category. Now that's a category for people with injuries, and I don't want to say there's a direct connection there, but getting good at balance helps ensure that we don't suffer injuries. So another reason to kind of keep listening here. So as you've probably gathered, when I'm talking about this whole balance concept, it's not lifestyle balance. And we do have a category for that, overflowing with hundreds of entrants. It's an awesome category. This is very much about the physical version. So what are the, good reasons to be good at this? Even if you don't want to be a tightrope walker or a circus performer, which is where we often think this skill is needed, we're not thinking about always needing it in our day-to-day life. But look, if you're, rolling ankles or getting shoulder injuries, this is all relevant stuff. Or you're just wanting to burn more body fat and get stronger. So look, first up, I love people getting themselves into this category because 20 weeks is a long time. But when you're doing a balance exercises in the balance category, you are seeing lots of wins on a regular basis after very little work. So it helps people celebrate small wins regularly. And in a 20-week challenge, you want to have lots of reasons along the way to be celebrating your success, to be acknowledging the improvements you're making. And look, I used to have clients who do 2 or 3 10, 20-second efforts at balancing on a Swiss ball, for instance, and then we walk away from it, we do a workout, and we come back to it at the end of the workout and they're better. So the reason that is because balance exercises are neurally fatiguing, and you don't want to do a lot of them because you're not actually going to get better at it if you do them back to back in the one session. So you do these short snippets and then repeat them later on when you've had some recovery. So when we're talking about it's neurally fatiguing, the advantage of that is these exercises make you smarter. They help build our neural infrastructure. So if you're looking at, upping your focus power or warding off your Alzheimer's, these are the things you want to be doing. So not only is it making us stronger mentally, these things are making us stronger physically. And particularly I would like to point out around joints, the stability of joints. So doing things like what you saw in that first picture, where Barry's, on his hands, resting them onto medicine balls, that's going to increase the strength and stability around your shoulder joints, and they're going to love the weight loading. So it's a good thing to do that you wouldn't maybe otherwise do. So to focus on that a little bit is certainly not going to do any harm. Saying that, when an exercise is hard for you, which balance exercises should be, you're using tons of little muscles, tons of energy, so it is burning a lot of body fat as well. And this is one of those, I say a lot, it's probably not a lot as other things in this world, but it's a good amount. Put a heart rate monitor on and check what your heart rate's doing when you're trying to do these exercises. And in the same token, this is one of those categories where you want to suck at the exercise, where it's okay to suck at the exercise. In fact, the better you get at it, the more you want to kind of move on to something that you're not good at. And I love that because I'm naturally not good at exercise anyway, and this gives me a valid excuse not to be. So you're chasing challenging exercises. Finally, well, it's not finally, but another point here is these exercises are going to make it a lot easier for you to go, hiking and shooting across logs, across rivers, or jumping from rocks to rock, or, like balancing on a step to get into a bus without the fear of falling. Daily functional activities, which become really important, particularly as we get older, I think, or when we get injured. So, hey, look, I hope I've convinced you to jump into this category in the future. And if not, then I hope I've encouraged you to just start working on your balance in some shape or form. So until next time, make the rest of your life the best of your life. Have fun, and I look forward to talking to you again.